Good day. Our topic is CSS box model. So I hope you're familiar with CSS box model. So you have here this one. So this is the CSS box model. So we have content, padding, border, and margin. If we say content, these are the text, the images, the videos, or whatever it is na nasa imong body. So we have padding. So we have, after the content, there's a padding. Padding is the space between the content and the border. Ma-display na ni siya. Ay, di siya, naka-hide siya, pero not unless if atong butang value ang padding. So we will discuss this one. This is how to add value sa padding, sa border, and sa margin. So for example, this one. So we have the padding, which is 10px. Ang margin is have 10px, then border 2px solid, then black, and then the background is blue. For example, actually, nani siya iyahong padding. So, if dili lang siya ma-identify, asa dapat yung padding and whatever, kay wala man nato gi pang set or wala nato giputang mga value ang iyang padding, iyang border, iyang margin. Pero kung ito siyang i-inspect, so yun na sa lalong kani. So, makita here, mani ang click ning kani. So, makikita mo na ang content. But as of now, nasa padding jud, imaginary something and pero wala pa nato gibutangan og value. So how to add the properties of padding? So we have here, we have the padding, we have the margin, and we have the border, and we have the background. You know this already, diba? So if mato ko sa style, for example, I will select the P. So we have the padding, let's say 10px. Kuno. And we have the border. So 2px. Mali ang common. Let's just do the common. And then what else? Padding, the margin, the border. What else? Background color. The background. This is really background or background color. Wala ko kasi more ka sa VS. Okay, that one. Ang sakit sa mata. So I'm gonna pick another one. Okay, that one. Okay, so we have here the content, then the padding, space between the content and the border, and this one is the border, kaning black, and then we have the margin nga 10px. So if atong i-inspect ni here, so we have here this one, click na to ni so this one is the content, then this is the padding, the border, and the margin. Okay, so here gibutan man gud nato nga 10px ang margin, so automatic ang left, right, top and bottom is 10. Same with the border, 2 man to 2px, diba? So yan gi-automatic 2 tanan, and then the padding and the content. Okay, so padding, content, the padding, the border, and the margin. Okay, so munang uban mag-inspect sila if ever oy nga nung guba, so automatic sa i-inspect sa nila if pwede ka mo guba sa imong code dire, like if you want to change the design. So, if na kay ganang i-change pwede ka ni imo i-manipulate sa kaning naa sa imong sa imong inspect yung elements and then yung style na sa ilalim. Okay. So, after that, so we have the padding. So, if we say padding, it is the invisible space between the content and the border. So, for example, I have here the selector, which is content 1. If you set a property in a padding, pwede nato ni gamiton the padding dash top or dash right, dash bottom, and then dash left. Then, if ganan ka nga, customize ang imong padding like this, pwede nyo magamit like unsay size sa top, sa right, sa bottom, sa left. But if equal tanan, just don't use this. Pwede rather than katong kani gamitan ni ani if ganan kag equal tanan, diba? But if ganan kag customize jud like lahi jud ang top and bottom, right and left, then you can do this. Another thing or another way to add the sizes of your padding is we have this one, the padding X and Y. So mani ang X nga kuan size and X-axis and the Y-axis. So we have 10px and 15px. And we have shorthand customized siya. So if di ka ganani natural dili ita kuan ani kay bali kuan tasa pud siya kayo. So if ganan ka nga i-customize para shorthand siya, we have the padding. This one is the top, this one is the right, the bottom, and the left. Okay. So that's how to customize your padding. For example, dira ko mag-inspect ako. Dira ko ma-customize. So for example, look at the padding. What if ang padding sa kuan sa top akong gamong 50? Awan, so siya 50. Then sa bottom ako gamong 50. Okay, so that's the size of the padding. Pero guba pa siya, so now dili pa siya. PX magud atong ginagamit, so maguba jud siya. Okay, that one. Then after padding, we have the border. I guess you know already what is border, so ato rin kwan. So visible line that separates the content and other elements, diba? So you know already how to create the border. So we have the size of the border, the style of the border, and the color of the border. If mawala ni usa ani, of course dili mo jud ma-view atong border. If mawala ang size, dili siya mo-view. Kaya may man siya, uy, solid ang style, red color ang red, pero unsa may size? So wala. Like for this, naa na kay size, naa na kay color, pero unsa may style? So di siya pwede. Then and then kanipod, naa kay size, naa na pud kay style, pero unsa kay color? So di Japon siya mugawas. So for example, we have here lots different properties in border dash style. So just try this one. We have data dash solid double groups ridge inset outset non hidden. So this one. And then if ganan ka og customize nga border, so same atong kaganin ha. This one same na sa padding, di 100 Japon siya, top right, then bottom left Japanese sila. Okay, so this is the top. I'm gonna use this. So this is the top, the right, the bottom, and then left. Okay, if ganan ka customize. And this one, so ganan po kag more customize jud even the sizes and the color. So this one, so border dash top, then right, then ilay pag size, and then ilay pag style. Then you can do this, but okay. And the radius, if you say radius, it's the kaan katong iyang around ang side sa square. So gonna try this. You have to try this, so border then 2px, diba? after the border, then we're gonna use the border radius to achieve a modern feeling. For example, akong batahan siya, border radius. So, gana ako 30px para maklaro-klaro dyan sa atong mata. So, look. So, this is the border radius. So, medyo modern gamay, pero curve ba siya kayo? Okay, that one. Okay. So, that's for the border radius. Margin, you know what is margin, ba? So, I need to discuss. So, sige, continue ta. So, an invisible space between the border and other elements. So, it's the border, after na sa border, so it's the margin. So, to specify your margin, so, if ganan ka o customize ang imong margin, ang top right, bottom left, then you can do this if you want. But I recommend you to use the shorthand customizes one. So, top right, bottom left. And this one is the X and Y axis. So, this one, margin X and the Y axis. So, naranan ninyo if which one inyong ganahan or ganan ba mo equal. If equal, then margin and then the size like margin and 2px. Ano na din? Automatic ang top right, bottom left. Iyan yung 2px. Okay, so let's go back here. Kung ako to i-inspect, muna yung margin. So, if atong batangag na kong margin ang top of 50, that one, so this is the margin. Okay. So, if atong i-kan of 30, ang kan, so, this is the 50 and 30. So, kanin may 50, diri ang 30. That's it. Okay, so we get some sense sa intern mo siya. Okay, so this is our practice number 1. Create 3 paragraphs with customized border properties. Okay, so tulo ka paragraph inyong gamon with customized border properties. And then please, can you put background color sa inyong mga paragraph? Each paragraph. So, kanang tulo ka paragraph, laylay na sila background ha. And then, butang nga lang customized properties. So, customized border. Please do it and you can proceed to another topic. Bye everyone.